Hey guys, and welcome to possibly the stupidest Scrabble variant I've ever recorded on my channel. Today, in the latest episode of Modified Tile Bag and Board Scrabble, I'm going to be playing against Quackle with a modified tile bag that consists of 100 tiles, like a normal bag, but it has 100 vowels and 0 consonants. So this bag is going to be 20 A's, 20 E's, 20 I's, 20 O's, and 20 U's. No blanks and no consonants. Now, this sounds absolutely wild, and it is, but to make things a little bit more reasonable, there are two catches. Catch number one is we are going to be playing this game with the Collins Dictionary as opposed to the North American NWL Dictionary. And the reason for that is it actually more than doubles the amount of words that'll be playable in this game. Here I have on Zizova the complete list of all words in the Collins Dictionary that consist only of vowels, and all of the words with a pound sign right next to them are valid only in Collins. So NWL players watching this video, make sure to take note of these pound signs and ensure that you do not play any of these words in an NWL game. As you can see, the Collins Dictionary allows several longer words like EUOUAE and EUOI to be played, and also a number of additional threes, AIA, AUA, and AUE. There's also several more twos, EA, EE, IO, OO, and OU. So the game's going to be a little bit more dynamic using Collins as opposed to the North American Dictionary. The second catch is instead of playing against Speedy Player like I often do for these games, I'm going to be playing against Quackle Championship Player. And the reason I'm doing that is I worry if I play Speedy, since every rack will consist of 7 vowels, then based on static, Speedy will probably just want to exchange every time, and that's not going to make for much of a game. Against Champ, Champ will at least simulate, and that'll take the bag of unseen tiles into account, and I'm hoping at least that Champ will play a somewhat reasonable game and not exchange every single turn. So I have no idea what to really expect, but I know it's going to be pretty crazy, so without further ado, let's jump right in. And of course, we start with 7 vowels. We've got 4 A's, an E, and 2 O's. So I don't think we have any 3-letter words. I could just play something like AA, but I actually have to be really careful, because the problem is, if he overlaps AA with another 2-letter word, sort of forming a 2x2 box, I could actually be in danger of losing on the spot. And what do I mean by that? So, like, let's say I play AA, and on his next turn, he just plays AA right here, making a box of 4 A's. Well, the problem is, there are no words, even in Collins, that have all vowels that have AA in a row other than just AA, right? So, like, if we go back to this list on Zizova, there are no extensions of any kind for AA that are going to be playable in this game. So the game would actually end on the spot because we both have to pass. And you'll notice if I play AA here, that scores 4 points. If he plays AA as an overlap right here, that's actually 8 points. So he'll be up 8-4, and we're both going to have 7 points from 7 vowels on our rack, and we'll have to pass the game out. So we'll both lose 7 points, and the game's actually going to end very early, and he's going to win 1 to -3. So I definitely don't want that to happen, and that's something you have to watch out for with really any 2-letter opening in this game. So I think, yeah, an AE doesn't really help, because he can still play AA. Well, if he plays AA, I guess I could still extend it with EUOUAE. So that's one thing about AE, at least, that's good. It can still be extended with EUOUAE. So maybe that's worth the risk. But then, either way, I don't want to get into a situation where I have to keep exchanging hoping to get that, and I'll still be down 4 points. I think I'm better off trading. So, yeah, I think let's keep AEO, because that gives me a chance to hit the 6-letter word of EUOUAE, and that'll at least score a decent number of points as far as this game goes. So I don't really know, but I'm going to do this. And let's see what Champ comes up with. So I don't draw well, I draw more O's. And he hits it already! Wow! Okay, so that's a very good start for Quackle. And, yeah, not a great start for me at all here. Yeah, I guess I have pretty much the same tiles as before. I could play O over here, maybe? Or OO here. I'm not sure it really matters all that much. I guess maybe OO here, just to restrict him from using one of the doubles and getting 8. That probably makes a bit more sense. So let's try that. Alright, so I pull a U, at least. And he hits EUOI, so he's managing to play off a decent number of tiles. And okay, so I guess I have AIA over here for 9. I don't love getting rid of both of my A's. I just don't know how to evaluate leaves in this game. I mean, I could also play EUOI for 5 here. Or, well, I guess, yeah, I need another U and an E for UOA again, but I don't have that. Yeah, I think I should probably just take the points. I don't even know. This is just ridiculous. Okay, so I'm close now to hitting the 6. Alright, he trades 5, so we're almost caught back up. It's 21 to 17. Yeah, that's what I was worried about with Speedy. Like, I don't know if exchanging after the first turn is ever really right. Maybe it is. I just really don't know. So, I can do this now. That's 8 points. It keeps 0-0. Now, of course, vowel heaviness doesn't matter for leaves because every single rack is going to have 7 vowels. But, yeah, I don't think I have much else. Oh, I didn't really think about this spot here. Did I open anything that could be used here? I guess not, because IO doesn't work. OO doesn't work because of OA, and A... Yeah, IA isn't going to work because of AU. So I don't think there's anything there. Yeah, I don't see any reason why I shouldn't just do this. Okay. So we take a lead, and he plays it right back. Yeah, it feels like most of the points in this game are going to be from that one word. So he takes another 8-point lead. Unfortunately, I don't redraw another U, so I can't play that word again. I do have OO here, which scores reasonably well. I could also play, if I want to keep... I may want to keep more of a chance of drawing that word next turn. I could play OE, which keeps EOAE together. So if I draw another U, I'd be able to hopefully play UOA through one of these U's in the other placement of UOA. So is that worth... That may be worth a 2-point sacrifice. It probably is. Yeah, I think so. Doesn't really give anything back in the corner. I mean, you can drop a tile for 6, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Let's do it. I'm pretty likely to draw a U. Oh, I draw 2 U's. That's actually excellent. So now I have UOA as a natural, but of course, every time it's a natural because there's no blanks in this game. And, alright, so he plays it. So I can actually... I have options. I can play it disconnected here for 12. Or I can play it here, and that scores a whopping 16 points. That is a lot of points for this game. So that's interesting. I guess, what would be the merit of sacrificing 4 points? Does this give a lot back? I definitely wouldn't want to give a play back to the triple. Like, if he plays UOA on the triple for 21, that's actually a ton in this game. But it doesn't really give a ton back. So if I play it... I could also play it through the U here. But I probably... So if I play it here, what does that keep? Keeps EIU. It's not great, I don't think. I mean... I guess, though, it's good, because it gives me a good chance of hitting EUOI. Like, you really want to be playing 4s or the 6 in this game, I think. So maybe this is better. Just to maximize my chances of hitting a 4 or a 6 next turn? I don't know. It's so hard to say. This is just baffling. Like, it actually probably is really interesting strategically. This is so unlike anything I've ever done that I don't know how to evaluate this. 4 is a lot of points in this game, too. That's the thing. Like, the final score is probably going to be in the... I mean, we'll probably crack triple digits, but it's going to be in the hundreds. So 4 points is more significant in this game just because it's a larger percentage of the overall score than it is in regular Scrabble. So 4 is a lot to give up. I don't know, is EIU really that much better? I also don't want to end up drawing, like, 4 U's. Like, that, there is a thing as too many U's in this game, too. I don't know, I should probably just take the points, because there's enough other E's and U's and stuff to come. Yeah, I think I should just do this. Alright, that's not bad, though. I mean, I can still play AIA, hopefully, somewhere. Yeah, and he does that. So he is up 1. And yeah, no U's for me here. So, alright, I guess, yeah, if I play AIA, that's not bad, but where? Yeah, this is actually getting kind of tough to play. I wonder if we're going to finish the game. Probably. Yeah, I'll probably be able to finish the game. I think as long as you don't run into that trap I was mentioning earlier where the game just ends after 2 turns, then you should usually be able to finish. I think. I mean, I don't really want to play AIA here and give him access to this triple. Because, yeah, I mean, he obviously has 1 pointers, but even if he scores like 8 or 10, that's a lot in this game. So I'm not too keen on that. I mean, I could also just drop a tile in the bottom left and stall. I guess I don't have anything... Yeah, I don't have anything here. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Huh. Weird. Yeah, there's just no floating U's for EUOI either. So... Huh. Yeah, this is really tough. Maybe AIA here? For 6? I still feel like scoring 6 is probably better than exchanging. Oh, I can score more though. I can do this, I guess. That's 8. That's not bad. Yeah, that's probably my best score. Yeah, sometimes I still don't see these words. I'm not used to playing these 2s, not being a Collins player. But I'm getting used to it pretty quickly, especially in this game. So, alright, let's do that. And I think I just drew OI back, which is pretty funny. And, alright, EUOI comes down now. So I have a 1-point lead. And yeah, once again, I'm probably looking to play AIA here, but I still don't have a great spot. So I probably just want to score 6 on the top. What do I want to keep? I guess I want to still go for EUOUAE, so probably AI is my best play, I think. But where am I even going to play that if I draw it EUOUAE, actually, come to think of it on this board? That's the problem. Yeah, so AI or AE? I have no clue. I guess there's a lot more I's left. I'm starting to look at the pool. So I should probably play AI. I think that's reasonable. Alright, I draw a U. This is a nice rack. It's kind of balanced. I feel like, I mean, I don't really know, but I feel like having a diversity of different vowels is probably a good thing. He makes a nice play there. EAU for 9. And the score is now 65-65 after 8 turns. I have EUOI now on my rack. EUOUAE isn't going to work because there's nowhere to play through a U. Or 2 U's or anything like that. Where can I even play EUOI? Yeah, we're actually running out of any good places to play on this board. Wow. Maybe we will end up not finishing the game. But, I mean, I feel like we can always play from these A's and stuff. Like, we'll probably finish. It's just that we're probably not going to be scoring 16 points again anytime soon. Hey, do I have anywhere for EAU? Or EUOI? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. So, I guess... I mean, I can play, like, here. That's 7? It's not horrible. I also have AUE. It's a word. It's one I often forget about. Yeah, the thing is, nothing goes after a U, so there's not going to be anything here. There aren't any 3s that are playable. Like, the top left is basically dead, because you can't go in front of IO or OU. You can't go in front of AA. Like, the top left is dead. So I think it's between just, do I drop for 6 and kind of play this, like, probably just drop an O or an I? Probably an O. Just kind of play this game of chicken and figure he can't really score and I take away an easy 6 and hope he opens something up for me? Maybe? I don't know. I don't really have any better ideas. I guess EAU scores 1 more point. Does that really matter? I don't know. I probably would rather keep the U, though. I think I'm going to just play OO for 6. Alright, I draw another I. Maybe I should have played the I. I have no idea. He trades 5. Okay. So now I probably should play EAU, because 7 is like all of a sudden a lot of points on this board, and I don't really want him getting that. So I think I'm going to do that, because I still can't really play EUOI. Alright, and now I have a lot of eyes. Yeah, we're definitely going to run into a lot of eyes in the end here. And he trades again. Okay, interesting. Huh. So yeah, I have a bit of a lead. I wonder, what's his game plan here now? Because how is he... He keeps trading. And I guess maybe even Champ is going to trade too much. Because if you just keep trading, then... I mean, how's he going to... Like, 13 points is a massive lead in this game. I mean, there's still about half the game to play. We're quickly running out of spots to make words. I'd rather this game not get passed out super early. Like, that just wouldn't be very good content. So I may make a suboptimal play just to ensure it goes on at some point. Like, I probably should just, I don't know, start playing off eyes. Like, there's really just no good reason to change. I mean, if I play... Well, I don't really want to do AI, because that sets up AIA. So I could probably just do OI. We just play OI for 2. And see what he comes up with, right? I mean, I could trade, but again, I don't really see a reason to. It's like, what am I hoping for on this board? Like, there's nowhere to play a longer word anyway. I guess I can I even score more than, like, 3? I don't really want to play AIA and give him a big spot for EUOI or EUOUAE to come right back into this game. That's just not prudent. So I'm going to play OI for 2. And we'll see what Quackle now comes up with. Let's see. He trades 4. Yeah, like, see, I feel like this just can't be right. I don't know. I feel like that just can't be right. Like, he's got to try to open something up. Actually, see, now... What if... Like, I can actually probably... Can I almost force this game to end now? Because... This would actually be pretty funny. Like, what if I play... What if I do this? I guess then... Where is he reopening? That's the problem, because, I mean, he can... Okay, so like, if I do that, he can play a U... right here. What else? I mean, he can play to this U. He can play EAU, and that'll breathe a little bit of life into the top right over here. But after that, like, if I just play AA, then we know the top left is completely shot, right? Because nothing can go in front of any of the words here. I think this little area here is also shot. I mean, he could put like an O here, but that's about it. I guess I could also do that. Yeah, maybe I should do that and take away that spot, because that's 4 points. That's a bit more than 2. So I could also go there, but like, other than that, where else is there to even play a tile after AA? Like, the bottom right, I think, is completely shot now. You can put it. Oh, you can also put an E here. You can also put an E there. I just saw that. But yeah, OI can't be extended. The U can't be extended. Yeah, I think if I play AA, I basically am guaranteed to win. Because I think then this game is going to just get passed out. So the question is, do I want to do that and just win? Or do I want to try to at least get all these tiles played and make for some better content? I don't know. Tough call. But yeah, I feel pretty confident that after AA, the game is completely won. I guess I probably have to do that, because there are still ways he could open this up, I think. You could play with AIA there, maybe. I don't know. You could also just take away the 4-point spots first. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, why don't I just take away the 4-point spot first? I don't know. I'll go here. Let's keep it open a little more. See what happens. Yeah, is he just going to keep trading now? That's so annoying. Alright, well, if he keeps trading, then I guess I'll just eventually do something here. Alright. Well, he's asking for it, so I'm gonna do it. This is hilarious. Yeah, like, he just... I'm surprised. Like, I knew Speedy would do that. I didn't realize Champ was just gonna keep trading, which is actually kind of interesting to me. Like, I thought Champ would realize that in this game, playing for, like, 4 or 5 points is just way better than trading. Like, you see, I have not traded once since my opening turn, and the opening turn is very unique because of the possibility of the game just ending on the spot. And, like, now, I think I'm just going to play, like, OE and then OU, and then I think the game is over. And then EAU, I guess, also. I don't think it really matters which one I do first. I'll take this because that's the most points. And is he going to just trade again? Yep. So now I'll play this. And now I'm just going to play OU next turn, and I don't think there are any more plays. Unless I missed something. Right? Okay, so like, let's see. Is there anywhere to even play off one tile now? I don't think so. Yeah, AUA, AIA, AUE, the threes, besides EAU. EE can't be extended. Yeah, you can't start with a U in this game at all. AA can't be extended. I'm just sort of going top to bottom, making sure there's nowhere... Oh, there's a U spot here, EAU. Okay, there's that. Okay, what else? EUOI. Yeah, just watch out for OIs, because if EUOI, but I don't think there's any way to do that. Yeah, that's maybe it. Nothing here. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. So I'm going to trade 7, because literally that's the only thing that plays. So basically, to rack up the most spread, I'm just going to trade 7 until I get a U, which I did. Then I'm going to play EAU, and then I'm going to pass. And I don't believe there are any... Yeah, there's just no other place to be made. And I mean, I could exchange here. It doesn't matter, right? Because every tile is worth 1 point. So yeah, he's going to trade. I'm just going to pass. I'm pretty confident there are no legal plays that can be made with any rack at this point. I'll check that after, but I'm pretty sure there's not. So yeah, I'm going to pass. I assume Quackle's going to trade or something. Yeah, there's just... Yeah, it's kind of a shame that Quackle just kept trading. I thought, again, given it was champ, it wouldn't do that, but it did. So now I'm going to pass, and that's that. So the game ends 92-58. Let's go. Victory. And yeah, I mean, I think Quackle here, right? Like, there's plenty of... Like, if Quackle just plays EAU for 7... Right, that's a 14-point swing almost, because, I mean, I wouldn't have scored 0, but I would have not gotten my 7-point play in that spot. Like, you can't trade here. You have to just take your 7 points. 7 is a very respectable score in this game. So, yeah, it's actually really interesting to me how badly Quackle misplayed this, because I knew, as I've said all along, if I played Speedy Player, this would have completely broken down, because I knew Speedy would just exchange, like, every single turn from the start of the game. But I thought Champ would be able to sim this a little bit better. I guess not. So that's interesting to know about Champ. It couldn't handle a bag with 100 vowels. And I don't know. There's not really much point to analyzing this, right? Like there's no valid plays. I mean, pretty clearly. Like I'm just gonna put in a bunch of each vowel and make sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, there are just no valid plays here. Yeah, no, there's just nothing. So. Pretty bizarre game. Once again, final score 92-58. The high play of the game was made by me. It was EUOI here for 16 points. Yeah, Quackle actually jumped out to a lead. Quackle was up 25-33 after playing this. And then, yeah, Quackle sort of held on to an 8-point lead, but at some point I tied it up, and then Quackle just started exchanging here and never stopped. Quackle made 12 exchanges in a row before the game ended, and yeah, so I don't know what else to say, guys. I mean, this was definitely a stupid game and kind of a stupid video, but I think it was pretty funny, and I think it was still interesting to see how Quackle Championship players seem to be playing reasonably well and then just completely broke down starting on turn 9. Like, I don't have a good explanation for that. If anybody who's maybe more familiar with the Quackle algorithm has an idea for why Quackle just broke down, I'd be interested to hear. It's kind of cool to think about, because I definitely didn't expect it, but clearly there's something that happened that triggered it to start exchanging and not stop at that point in the game. So I'm not really sure what it is, but in any case, still kind of interesting. So I think it's still worth posting. So I'll definitely upload this video still, and hopefully you guys will get some laughs out of it, if nothing else. But yeah, I don't know. Pretty bizarre. But yeah, there you have it, folks. Once again, that was 100 vowel and 0 consonant Colin Scrabble against Quackle Championship player. So yeah, I hope you guys once again enjoyed this and got some laughs out of it. And that'll be it for this one today, but I will be back soon with probably a little bit of a more realistic and more reasonable variant of Modified Tile Bag and Board Scrabble. So until next time, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.